General Hospital spoilers tease a whirlwind of betrayal, heartbreak, and devastating consequences in the upcoming episodes. The drama surrounding Willow, Michael, Drew, and Sasha takes center stage, weaving a tangled web of secrets, jealousy, and tragedy that will forever alter the lives of Port Charles residents. The revelation that Willow had an affair with Drew has sent shockwaves through both the Quartermain family and the town. What was once a private scandal has become public knowledge, leaving Michael to grapple with the humiliation and betrayal. In the eyes of many, Willow should have sought forgiveness and tried to mend her relationship with Michael. Instead, she made the contentious decision to leave him, taking the children with her. While Michael's own infidelity with Sasha and the revelation that Sasha is pregnant remain unspoken in this narrative, all eyes are on Willow and her actions. This is her story of betrayal, and the consequences are harsh. The focus remains firmly on her decision to step out of her marriage and the ripple effects it has caused, leaving Michael's indiscretions in the background for now. Willow, feeling alienated and deeply misunderstood, seeks refuge at her mother's home. Her attempts to garner sympathy come across as an attempt to shift blame, further polarizing opinions about her choices. On Christmas Eve, Drew, who had been at Nina's house, witnesses the fallout firsthand. Ever the opportunist, Drew steps in to comfort Willow, holding her in his arms in a moment of vulnerability. This act of comfort, however, does not go unnoticed. Nina, observing the interaction from a distance, feels an unsettling mix of anger and despair. Her motherly instincts are conflicted, as she harbors her own dark secret, her past affair with Drew. For Nina, the bond she has fought so hard to build with Willow is too precious to jeopardize. She refrains from exposing the truth, choosing instead to silently endure the bitter sting of betrayal. Nina's internal struggle is palpable as she weighs the cost of maintaining peace against the risk of losing everything she holds dear. Drew, meanwhile, considers staying at Nina's house, seemingly oblivious to the brewing storm around him. His decision, however, sets the stage for an explosive confrontation. Michael arrives, and with his characteristic intensity, he reveals his own betrayal to Willow. In a shocking admission, Michael confesses to sleeping with Sasha, effectively leveling the playing field in their fractured relationship. However, Michael's motivations are far from pure. His admission is laced with spite, intended to hurt Willow as deeply as he feels she has hurt him. He makes no effort to shield her from the pain of his words, pushing her to the brink of despair. What Michael fails to anticipate, however, is the depth of Willow's jealousy and the chain reaction his confession will ignite. Consumed by rage, Willow sets out to confront Sasha, driven by an overwhelming sense of betrayal despite having already decided to end her marriage to Michael. Her jealousy is irrational but undeniable, fueled by the pain of knowing Sasha carries Michael's child. The tension reaches a boiling point when Willow arrives at Maxie's home, where Sasha is staying. The confrontation is explosive. Words quickly escalate to physical aggression, and in a moment of unbridled anger, Willow shoves Sasha. The shove proves to be catastrophic. Sasha falls and lands on a sharp object, the injury rendering her unconscious. Panic sets in as Willow realizes the gravity of what has happened. Rather than stay to face the consequences, Willow flees the scene, leaving Maxie to discover Sasha's lifeless body. Maxie immediately calls for emergency medical assistance, but it may already be too late. Sasha's death, compounded by the loss of her unborn child, sends shockwaves through the tight-knit community. Willow, overwhelmed with guilt and fear, turns to Drew for help. Confiding in him about the incident, she admits to her role in Sasha's death but remains unaware of the full extent of her actions. Drew, ever the pragmatist, devises a plan to help Willow escape. Together, they flee Port Charles, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and unresolved pain. As the episode unfolds, the weight of Willow's actions begins to sink in. The realization that she has taken two lives, Sasha's and that of her unborn child, threatens to shatter her already fragile psyche. Drew's role as her confidant and protector becomes increasingly complex, as he must navigate his own guilt and the potential consequences of aiding a fugitive. Meanwhile, back in Port Charles, the fallout from Sasha's death is immediate and far-reaching. Michael is left to mourn not only the loss of his unborn child, but also the woman he once cared for deeply. His grief is compounded by the knowledge that Willow's actions have forever changed the course of his life. Nina, too, is forced to confront the devastating reality of losing her relationship with Willow, as the truth about Drew's involvement threatens to come to light. Maxie, reeling from the trauma of witnessing Sasha's death, becomes a pivotal figure in the ensuing investigation. Her testimony could prove critical in unraveling the events leading up to the tragedy, potentially implicating Willow and Drew in a scandal that will shake Port Charles to its core. The broader implications of this storyline extend far beyond the immediate characters involved. The Quartermain family, already plagued by internal strife, must band together to navigate the fallout. The community, grappling with the loss of Sasha and her unborn child, demands justice. And at the center of it all, Willow and Drew remain fugitives, their fates uncertain as they attempt to outrun the consequences of their actions. As the dust settles, viewers are left to ponder the themes of betrayal, forgiveness, and the lengths people will go to protect those they love. The December episodes of General Hospital promise to be some of the most emotionally charged and dramatic yet, leaving audiences eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this gripping saga.